On this past New Year's Eve, I found myself sitting in the same folding chair in my best friend's basement that I sat in on every New Year's Eve after we had met on the first day of kindergarten. But for some reason, I felt different in that chair this time. I thought of each wish I had made sitting in that chair when the clock struck midnight. I remembered wishing to lose my last baby teeth in 2008, and I remembered wishing my growth spurt would stop in 2012 so I wouldn't be as tall as the doctor said I would be. That one didn't work out too well. I remembered just 1 year before that exact moment wishing for my senior year to be unforgettable. I looked around the room at the faces I'd known through these many years of wishes, and I realized that I felt different this time because my wish wasn't for time to pass, but for it to stop. I looked at the people I'd chosen to go through these formative years with and who had chosen me back. I thought of all the moments we shared together, the awards and the ceremonies and the victories, and I realized that those weren't the moments I wanted to last forever. I thought of all the picture-perfect experiences I had, the ones that you dream about when you first walk through the doors of your high school, with the cheering crowds and the congratulations, and I smiled, but what I wanted back was not the high school musical moments. What I wanted back was the imperfection. I wanted the nights where I'd ruin the diet I started just 3 days before because my friends wanted Taco Bell at 2 a.m. I wanted the days where I'd be covered in mud from falling down the hill going into the soccer bowl, and the days I'd get a knowing look from a friend across the classroom after we both turned in a test we knew we had completely bombed. I thought of the embarrassments and the mistakes, and I asked myself, why those? Why did I want back the times where I'd make a fool of myself more than I wanted back the success? And I concluded that it was because high school is not measured in applause. High school is measured in moments. It's measured in the time spent gasping for air from laughing too hard at your best friend wiping out on the stairs. And it's measured in stumbling over your words during news interviews. It's measured in laughing and crying at the same time because you're stressed out, but you don't really know why. It's in those moments where my wish does come true. Time stops when you're watching the sunset over your high school's football field, covered in the paint you were haphazardly smeared with in the parking lot. Time stops when you're singing at the top of your lungs with your teammates on bus rides. Time stops when your entire gym class groans at doing the pacer test for what feels like the millionth time. Time stopped for me in that chair, listening to the far too loud counting down of seconds until it was officially our year to graduate. And I could feel my heartbeat, and I could feel the heartbeats of everyone around me, and I realized that our collective heartbeat was the heartbeat of MHS, steady and strong. And I spent a whole lifetime in those last few seconds of 2017 thinking of the beautiful imperfections MHS has given myself and everyone else who's gone through it. Just like I spent a whole lifetime in these 4 short years of high school. Time stops for the imperfections, and I want to thank MHS for giving me a lifetime of moments in just 4 years. And now it's time to immerse ourselves in another lifetime, one filled with more moments where time stops, and hopefully one that has air conditioning. It's time to become the heartbeat for something bigger than high school, and allow those in classes below us to take the reins. We have to leave the trophies and the titles behind. The moments of applause will echo through the halls of MHS long after we're gone. But those imperfect moments are ours only, and ours to keep. So let go of the rest, but hold on tight to the imperfections.